Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zul from Disruptive Tech Asia, and today we will have the third place winner of the JET Workflow Low Code-A-Thon competition as our guest today. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome Team Mumbo Jumbo from Sunway University.
Hi everyone. My name is Fu Kailiang. I'm the team leader of Team Mumbo Jumbo. Currently on my second year, Sunway University, studying on data analytics.
Hi, I'm Hansen. Same with Kai Liang. I'm also studying in Sunway University in the same course.
Okay, yeah, great to hear that, guys. So I think we can get started on the first question that we have for you. To start with today's interview, why don't you guys give a brief introduction and tell us about your app and what it actually does?
For our app, what we call it as Medicare app. So there's two sides. So for the user side, it's more of a small database for the user where they are able to track all of their previous what you call medical checkup, all of their transaction in one app. And as for the the administration part for the medical, where they are able to instantly record all the users database, which they need to allow through QR scan, and also allows the doctor to instantly when you go to check up, when the doctor asks you how do you feel, those kinds of stuff, they write those stuff. So instead of writing it, they are able to choose, just instantly pick all this kind of stuff instead of writing. So it just minimize the task, all this kind of process.
Yeah, thanks for that. Hearing about your app and what it actually does, it must have come from somewhere that made you guys go, okay, let's do an app around healthcare. So what inspired you to create your app?
Actually, the first inspiration comes from the pandemic situation, which leads us to healthcare. And after some intensive research, we have found that users may be faced with their records, which means that some of their records may be scattered all across different platforms or different files. So it may be hard for them to have a systematic view of how their medical records are stored, or when they want to reference their past medical records, it may be very difficult because it's scattered all across files or locations. So this app will store all of their records in a systematic way.
Okay, thanks for that, Hansen. It is interesting to hear of where the inspiration comes from. I guess all of this is just to make medical system management more easy to manage and stuff like that, right? So what were your thoughts? What are your thoughts on low-code app development, especially JET workflow? How did the platform actually help in the whole app creating process?
For me, low-code is my first time using it, like a proper a proper software development tool. Because usually for this kind of stuff, I use IDE. So what makes JET workflow different is that they are open to people with little in programming knowledge, where they want to make a prototype. Instead of using Figma, they could use low code, which can be more easily they're able to easily view their software. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that. Hearing how low code actually helps even somebody non-tech savvy to create an app more easily than the whole starting from the bottom and kind of coding and stuff. If you could expand the capabilities of your app further using low code, what kind of features or functions would you actually add?
Yeah, actually, we would like to add connection to IoT systems, as we look forward to smart cities and also IoT in healthcare. We also plan to include that feature, which means that our app will connect to health devices through IoT, and this health devices will collect the data, and this app will collect the data and store it and to analyze it so that it can provide a personalized healthcare monitoring for the patients. And this helps to reduce the frequency of going to the hospital for some medical checkups that does not really need to go to the hospital. For example, checking blood pressure and so on. And this can reduce the frequency of meeting a doctor, and also doctors can meet their patients all over the world to monitor their health. But this is restricted to certain healthcare areas.
Yeah, thanks for that, Hansen. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Regarding technologies, they're going to keep getting more advanced, year by year. And it is interesting to hear that you guys are actually moving towards the smart technology route. I think that would actually work well with your app. Now, this must have been a journey for you guys, and I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed the time you spent with each other working on the app. So throughout the journey, what are some of the key takeaways you gained or learned from competing in this competition?
This might be not, I'm not quite sure how important it is, but so during the final stage, cause you can't just make an app of it, you need to develop a story to let the general audience to know what is your app about. So we need to learn how to pitch. It's called pitching. Like you need to pitch your app development to the general audience so that they know what does your app does and how does it bring value to the general audience, and also to the to the administrator on the medical part, because that is what our app does. So how does it bring value to them so that they could gain interest in your app?
Thank you for that, Kelly Young. So that is actually the questions that I have for you today. Thank you so much once again, Team Mumbo Jumbo, for taking the time to conduct this interview. We wish you the best of luck in your studies and in your future as well. Hope that we can hear more about your app in the future. I'm Zul, and I hope to connect with you again in the future.
Thank you very much, Zul.
Thank you, Zul.